Hey Mount Baker, welcome to our house. It's currently a project, and I hope you guys have a great day learning stuff, so one day you can also own a home and have fun with it. Bye.
Hey Mount Baker, this is just a reminder that Mount Baker FFA is currently holding our annual food drive. Boxes are available outside the main office till about 4 to 5 every day, and the deadline is December 18th. The sooner we get the boxes filled up, the sooner Mr. Reitmeyer will decorate them. Thank you.
Hey folks, Mr. Mann here with This Day in History, December 10th, 1964. Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his work around racial equality. I remember in college I read a book by MLK called Where Do We Go From Here? Chaos or Community? So many years later, that same question could be posed. Where do we go from here? Chaos or community? The question is still relevant. I do know that if we all put our best foot forward, we could be that much closer to realizing MLK's dream, and we'd be that much closer to community, and we could leave chaos behind. Have a great day, Mount Baker.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Paul. I am not Paul, obviously, but I am wearing his apron, and it's really mine, but he wears it all the time. And today he asked me to do Cooking with Paul, so I'm going to show you what I've been up to for dinner tonight. We are having some ravioli, which I usually would love to make homemade, but it is complicated and a lot of time, especially during the week. So we got it from the store, and I just made a sauce. I would show you all that I put in it, but I already started it. So it has just some chopped up whole Roma tomatoes, Italian sausage, capers, onion, garlic, and salt and pepper. And I'm about to add a few more ingredients. I'm gonna add some mushrooms just to get a few more veggies into this dish. We love our veggies, and I don't do anything really fancy with them. I just kind of chop them. You know, I have to chop them small though, because Paul despises them, and sometimes if I chop them small enough, he doesn't notice. Don't tell him my secret. Anyway, oh, and I also put in some tomato paste. It looks like toothpaste. I promise it's not. It's tomato paste. So I did that. This light is giving me a hard time. There we go. Our new kitchen is a little bit in shambles right now because Paul's been working on installing a vent hood. And so we will make do. I'm gonna go put these mushrooms in the spaghetti sauce, ravioli sauce. Now, when I'm thinking about cooking, I don't usually use a recipe, especially during the week when it's just kind of a throw together kind of meal. So I'm making some ravioli, and so I'm gonna throw out some Italian spices. I like to use oregano. I like to use garlic powder and onion powder. I also like to throw in a little bit of red pepper chili flakes, just a hint of spicy, and some basil. And I'm going to also be adding some fresh parsley. And if you want to know how much I use, I just kind of sprinkle it and hope for the best. You know, stuff like this takes practice, but you just kind of add a little bit, and then it's better to add a little and be able to add more than add too much and then be stuck with some really strong flavors. So yeah, just a little bit of all these spices, and we'll see. Here we go. All right, I've added all the spices, and now I'm just gonna give it a little stir. I'm just gonna let it simmer because when you simmer it, all the flavors blend together better and they just turns out a lot better. I'm making like a puttanesca style pasta ravioli, so I'm gonna add some olives. These are just ones we happen to have in the fridge. Green olives with garlic inside. So you could use whatever. I think that puttanesca typically calls for black olives. We prefer green olives, but we also like black olives. We just don't have them. So yeah, I'm gonna drain the olive juice and then chop the olives up and stick them in the pot. I'm just chopping the olives, you know, I think I'm just gonna half them. You could make them smaller if you prefer it that way. Just depends on your taste. You don't even have to add them. Italian sauce, you know, we just kind of add, sometimes we add zucchini or bell peppers, really yummy in there. Just kind of whatever floats your boat. It's kind of like the curry that we made last time. Oh, and by the way, Ethan Larson, Paul is going to make your elbow bump pasta. I can't remember what he called it, but he's gonna make it for you next week, so stay tuned. So yeah, we're gonna let that sauce simmer for just a little bit more, and then meanwhile, I'm going to start cooking the ravioli. You could use any pasta you want. I am going to go ahead and follow the directions that are on the package. Nothing super fancy. You know, one thing that I didn't know in high school that I know now is that when you're making pasta, when you're boiling it, you always want to add a little bit of salt to the water. You know, normally I put the lid back on when I boil pasta. I don't actually watch it boil, but it's the ravioli are doing flips in the water. Yeah, so normally you would strain the pasta. I don't want to do more dishes tonight, so I am just using a slotted spoon, but if you have a strainer, that works great too. There's our dinner. See you later. Thanks for watching. P.S. Paul did not notice that there were mushrooms in the pasta. And also, if you have any ideas about what we should make next on Cooking with Paul, feel free to contact him. You can email him at pschbach@mtbaker.wednet.edu. So, all right, you guys, have an awesome day. Have a great Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye!